Hi, I am Natasha. For those of you that this is your first time here, for anyone else, welcome back. I am, as always, very, very happy to have you join me. Today, I bring to you a very heart chakra focused flow. I bring this to you because I've been tapping into the intention of worthiness. And for me, I go straight to the heart and filling myself up with love for myself and that sense of worthiness. And I bring this to you because we are all, myself included, and you, human beings on this planet, worthy of living the life we dream of, worthy of bringing into reality our visions. And yeah, we must fill ourselves up with that love and sense to go forth on our path and really truly believe in ourselves. So we start seated. Maybe you cross your legs, maybe you come up onto your heels, however you choose to comfortably sit, your hands can fall wherever they fall. Your eyes might take a few moments to close on down, but when you're ready to, starting to blink them shut. And we simply notice here our bodies and our breath. We inhale deeply through the nose. We let as many breaths fall out the mouth as you'd like. We simply notice what parts of the body might still be holding. And we invite in softness. We invite in prana, the life force that wraps us all inside and out, connects us. And we invite just a little bit more softening into the feet, in your seat. Your belly can be soft, shoulders, face, all soft as we breathe into the body. And guiding your next few breaths to your heart space, maybe the center. Just connecting here and breathing deeply. And from this space, you might like to plant a seed of intention, a reason for being here. I share with you, I am worthy. And anything else that drops through for you, just take a moment. We'll take one shared breath here together to set and seal any intentions made. Inhale deeply through your nose. Clearing exhale out the mouth. Just a few extra rounds of breath here. A pranayama practice. We'll be circulating the energy from the heart space up the back of the spine to the top of the head. Our exhale will come back down the front body into the heart. Your inhale, the tip of your tongue and the roof of your mouth will be connected. And you trace your awareness up the back body. Your exhale, release the connection of the tongue and the roof of the mouth. And tracing back down the front body. You inhale up the spine. top of the head, we exhale back to the heart. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths here. Circulating that energy. Feeling the heart space. 1 more breath. We can release that breath now. You might like to bring your hands to the mat in front of you, the earth in front of you. And just take a few deep breaths here as you slowly blink open the eyes and connect to your space, your body, physical body, space around you, what you can hear, see. And we just walk on back up when you're ready to. We start our practice placing the hands by the side. We extend through the crown of the head, nice and tall. Inhale here. As we exhale, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. We find a beautiful stretch through the side of the neck. You might like to play with the position of your chin, dropping it forward or extending it up. Your right arm might even like to wrap around the lower back for something deeper. We don't need to force or pull anything to happen here. Just simply letting gravity do the work. And finding that place of resistance, place you can feel the most. And taking your breaths intentionally right into that space. And asking that space to soften. Take 1 more breath. We can bring our arm back if it's wrapped around. We can drop the chin, or we can support the head back up with the fingertips. You can take a few gentle rolls. We'll meet back in center in just a breath or 2. Take your time to get there. Meeting back in center. Whenever you're ready to do so, we inhale again, lengthen through the spine, the crown of the head. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Again, finding that space. Finding where you want to be, wrapping the arm. Moving the chin. Being soft with the body here. Take 1 more breath. And finding your release, unraveling the arms, dropping the chin. Taking as long as you'd like to rise again. And this time we bring both hands out by our side. Have your fingertips facing up. You might feel this through the forearms, maybe a little into the biceps, the fingers, the middle finger. Just a few breaths here like this. One more. On your exhale, clasp the hands behind your back. If you can, inhale, lift the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Your hands might like to lift a little bit more from the lower back. You might like to open the heart a little bit more. One more breath like this. Gently let the arms fall away from one another. We'll wrap our right arm underneath our left. And this might for you look like just a little cuddle of the body. Or for some of us, we might wrap the arms around completely and join our palms or our hands, any amount. We find eagle arms. We tuck the chin just a little more. Maybe your elbows like to lift here too. And you find a beautiful stretch through the back of the heart. You might like to round forward a little more for our final breath here. And we inhale, rise. Exhale, let the hands fall. Inhale, clasp them behind. Exhale, we stay and soften here. One more breath. And letting the arms fall away again. This time, left arm comes underneath and wraps around any amount. Tucking the chin, rounding through the back, lifting the elbows, and softening the jaw, and the face. One more breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. Clasp the hands behind the back. We inhale, lift up here one more time. Exhale, let the hands fall. Bringing them to be by your side and letting the legs uncross. We have the fingertips facing towards the seat. We take one inhale here, press the feet in, start to lift the seat. Reverse tabletop. You might find your chin in at the heart. You might find that you can look up a little. Maybe you rock gently from side to side. One more inhale, lift a little higher through the seat. We exhale, come on down. Maybe roll out the wrist. We find our way over to our hands and knees and our tabletop and set up with the hips and the knees to stack, shoulders and the wrists to stack. We find a few gentle rounds of cat-cow here. You'll inhale, let the belly drop, the gaze lift, heart shine. Exhale, round through the spine, tucking the chin, the tailbone underneath. And we flow through this in your own way, in your own time with the breath. You might find that the body naturally wants to start moving in any other way. Little circles through the hips, through the neck. Feel the side body. And take another breath here and guide yourself back to center. We stay connected with the hands on the earth, grip into the fingertips. You'll start to feel your forearms and your biceps tightening as well. We do bring a little bit of this into the body to be strong, flow. We extend through the crown of the head from here, pull the belly button back to the spine. Da 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 da. We extend through the crown of the head here and pull the belly button back to the spine. Take an inhale, start to lift your right leg. We kick it back. We flex the foot. We don't need to lift too high. We notice the weight wants to transfer to one hand, but we do our best to bring balance. Take one more breath, extending here from the crown, the foot. And we exhale, come back, knees to the mat. For the other side, inhale, extend the left leg out. Flexing the foot away from you, pulling the belly button to the lower back. Having the weight even in the hands. One more breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we lower. Let's tuck the toes underneath from here. Inhale. Exhale, find a plank. Coming up to our plank pose here, we start to warm up the side body. So bring your right hand into center. This might allow you to start opening up this way too. Or for some of us, we might need to pop the right knee down and extend up that way. We want to be mindful that our shoulder and our wrists are stacking, and our gaze can be wherever feels safe. Up at the sky, down at the ground. We just lift through the hip one more time. We exhale, come back to your plank. Take all that you need to prepare for the other side. Roll the wrists. We come on back. Find a full expression of a plank. Bring your left hand into center and start to open up. Drop your left knee if you need to. I'm going to move around. And we feel into the lower ribs. And we pull them in. We lift our hip. One more breath. We exhale, come around to the mat. Find an inhale here in our tabletop. Exhale, we lower down to the earth. We bring our forearms out in front of us, our palms face down. This is our Sphinx pose. Your legs out the back might like to walk a little bit wider. Your elbows might like to creep out in front of you. Your lower back perhaps feels a little sensation or tightness. We are compressing the lower spine, and this can relieve this sensation. And we can take a few breaths into here. One more. And walking the feet back to center if they're anywhere else but. And we bring the hands to the face and bring the forehead down too. Lift back up through the spine. And bring your hands a little wider than the mat. Toes together behind you to touch. We zip up the knees, we press the feet into the mat. We start to peel, inhale the chest off the earth. Exhale, we lower back down. Inhale, we rise, elbows can lift too. Exhale, we lower. One more here, inhale, lifting through our cobra. Press the pubic bone, the belly button in. When we exhale, gather the hands to be beside the chest. We tuck our toes, pressing up, downward facing dog. You might like to walk your feet in a little closer. Just start to feel and pedal out here. And you can come to your tippy toes. You can pedal both feet or one at a time. Now down dog, you want to be gripping into the fingertips to protect the wrists, wrapping the shoulders around and down the back, chest comes closer to the thighs. Your knees bend as much as you need them to. And we slowly find some stillness here. And release the head. Next, inhale from down dog, just gazing forward without lifting the chin too much. We exhale, step on through as many times as we need to come to the top of our mat. Feet underneath hips, spine long, head releases. We find our inhale and our halfway lift. Hands can float to shins or your knees. Belly button pulls back to the spine. Shoulders roll down. From here, you might like to clasp the hands onto the lower back. We inhale, extend again through the crown. Exhale, we fold. You can let your arms come up above the head. You might like to rock from side to side. And we bring the hands back to the lower back. Bring the fingertips down to the ground. We take one more inhale, halfway lift. Weight rocks into the toes. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we rise all the way to standing. Sweep your hands wide or through your heart. Exhale, gather the hands in at heart center. And we take a little flow from here. We inhale, lift tall, send the hands above the head, face the palms in on one another. Exhale, fold through. Find a flat back, hinge from the hips. Inhale, take a halfway lift, straightening the spine, belly button pulls on back. Exhale here, plant the hands, bend the knees, step into a plank pose, but we will drop the knees from here. We take a few little hip circles. So with our right leg, we inhale and start to draw a circle out wide with the knee. Exhale, bring it back to center. We inhale, take that circle around. Exhale, down. Inhale, one more this way. Exhale, down. We inhale, reverse this circle with our right leg. Exhale, find center. Inhale, send it out wide. Exhale, one more inhale. And exhale. Bring yourself to the other side. We inhale the left knee. Exhale down through center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse inhale. Exhale. Trying to keep the spine straight. Core engaged. One more breath. And we find our way to stillness. You might like to stay on your knees or come up to our full expression of our plank. We inhale, shift the weight so the elbows, wrists and shoulders stack. Exhale, bring yourself all the way down, hug the elbows at the side of the body, toes together behind to touch, wide arm cobra, fingertips out wide, elbows face up. We inhale, peel the heart. Exhale, melt. Inhale here. Exhale, find the mat. Inhale, lifting, press the feet in. And this exhale brings the hands to the heart space, tucking the toes. We shoot on back. Downward facing dog. And we take one deep breath to clear everything out. With your next inhale from our down dog, We find three-leg dog, right heel rises. Any amount. It doesn't need to go all the way up, but we do try to keep that top leg straight and the foot flexed. Even weight in both hands. We take another inhale, really step out of that hip space. Exhale, bring the knee all the way through, meeting at the nose, tiger curl. We inhale, lift a little higher through the spine. We exhale, stepping on through to a front low lunge. We can drop our back knee. We can also, if we have props, blocks, bring them on in as we find our adjustments here. From here, we take our front ankle and our knee want to stack. Maybe you wiggle your foot a little wider. Maybe your back foot is flexed or not. Flexing it will give you a little bit more stability. And from here, we inhale, lift the hands above the head. Our exhale, we bend the elbows, draw little circles, open the heart. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, opening. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more inhale to rise. This exhale, bring the hands down to the middle or the inside of the front foot. And we pick up the back leg. You start to squeeze your front shoulder and knee together. Grip into the fingertips. Squeezing, maybe lifting the front leg and stepping it on back to our plank. And take a little flow from here. You can inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lowering down. Toes together behind you. Send your fingertips out wide. We inhale, lift. We exhale, melt. One more inhale through center. Exhale, hands to heart, tucking the toes underneath, downward facing dog. Find what you need in down dog, release some breaths, take some rest, be where you need to be. Release the head, shoulders down the back, create space between the ears. Find your center. Next inhale, the left heel starts to lift. Three-leg dog. Inhale, we press out a little more. Exhale, knee comes through to nose and we hover and hold here. Inhale, round through the spine. Pull the belly button to the back. Exhale, step through. Low lunge on this side. Make your adjustments. Wiggle the front foot out a little further. Tucking the back toes. Try to keep the tailbone tucking. You can drop into the hip space a little bit more, but we still want to keep a nice straight line in the spine and the lower back. We inhale, bring the hands above the head, hands facing one another. Exhale, open up elbows. Inhale, we flow. Exhale, opening the heart. Inhale. And exhale, take it open. Inhale to rise. Exhale to float hands to the inside of the foot. Pick up the back knee. Squeeze the front shoulder and knee together. Pick your front foot up. Step it on back. Find a plank. Inhale, shift the weight. Exhale, lower the body. Inhale, find our wide arm cobra. Toes together, hands out in front. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, we peel on up. Exhale, we lower. Bring the hands back to the chest. Tuck the toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take a clearing breath here. Press the chest back. Release the head. Next, inhale, gaze on forward. Exhale, we step on through. Find an inhale, halfway lift, weight to toes, straight back. Exhale, fold. Take an inhale to rise to standing. Press into the feet. Exhale, meet the hands at the heart. Drop the shoulders. Release the jaw. We can bring the hands to the side body, palms facing out. Start to tuck the chin, roll through the spine. Take as long as you'd like. Let the knees bend whenever you feel. And we sink on down to the mat. You might like to grab hold of behind the knees, lower the body down. You can bring your knees to your heart, and we'll just roll gently from side to side. Maybe give yourself a little cuddle. Then finding the soles of the feet back on the earth, knees are bent, fingertips graze the heels. We find a few lifts through our bridge pose here. So first start with the palms connecting to the mat. Tuck your chin and feel the whole length of your spine. Tuck your tailbone. We inhale, start to peel the lower back, the tailbone up off the earth. So every vertebrae after that as well. You can keep your body where it is, the palms down, or you can clasp the hands underneath the back and roll the shoulders under a little bit more. And we can press into the feet. Just be mindful the knees aren't going in or out, they're just straight on. We press the hips a little higher, open the heart a little more, tuck the chin in. Take one more breath here. Exhale, you can unclasp the hands if that's where they are. Roll the shoulders out from under you again. Bring the knees back to the chest. Roll from side to side. Just take a moment. And we find the soles of the feet back to the mat again. Start to heel toe the feet wider than the mat. Open through the arms. We inhale here at center. Exhale, drop both knees to the left. Inhale, find your center. Exhale, send them to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, we find center. Heel toe those feet back in. Bring the knees back to the chest. And we give ourselves one more little cuddle. Bring the head to the knees. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. And then let everything go. We find Shavasana here. And we sink in. And we take a cleansing breath. Exhale everything completely. And let your body sink into the mat. You can start to guide your awareness back to the body, back to your breath, feeling how the breath moves through the body. How the breath moves through the heart. You can start to wiggle out the toes, the fingers, maybe roll through the ankles or the wrists. And we just feel and find our way back to movement. Maybe bend the knees, stretch the arms over the head. Rolling onto your side body. And take as long as you need to here. And rise whenever you're ready to do so. And find a seat on the mat, eyes closed, hands joining at the heart or on the heart, wherever they fall. We just notice here what you feel. And I share with you that you create your energetic field. The thoughts, the words, the actions that you take, that you have, they call into manifest. So I share with you to be mindful of those thoughts, words and actions that you're taking and creating. You have the power in you to create that sense of worthiness. The power in you to feel love for yourself. A gentle reminder that you are worthy of bringing your vision, your dreams to this reality. I hope that you had a beautiful practice. Thank you for sharing with me. Namaste.